All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door.
Mr. Roche, you're one of the best teachers I've ever had. Your class was always so much fun, and I learned a lot, both about biology and about research. Thank you so much for everything you've done, and for how much you genuinely care about teaching and about your students.
Before coming to High Tech, you were always kind of a legend, the legendary Mr. Roche of High Tech. But unlike most legends where when you learn more about them, they kind of lose their luster, the more that I was taught by you and the more that I studied under you, you became just more of an amazing person, an amazing teacher, and I thank you for all of that. I don't think that there's any other teacher that could have made me enjoy bio as much as you did. I wish you the best of luck in your retirement.
I just want to thank you for all the memories and lessons I learned this year in biology class. Lessons I will never forget. And I feel so lucky to have had you as a teacher, and I wish you the best in retirement.
Mr. Roche, it has been great having you as a teacher. I can't think of anyone I'd rather have for biology. I learned so much in your class, including lots of fascinating material. I talked you up so much, my sister was disappointed she wouldn't be able to have you if she came to High Tech. Thank you for an amazing year.
Hi, Mr. Roche. I still can't believe that you're actually retiring. It feels like just yesterday when you were strolling down the high-tech hallways, when we were going to our lockers, or when you assigned our first bio objective set and we all collectively gasped. But I have to admit that as much as I hate bio objectives, I'm still really gonna miss you next year. You were probably one of the best teachers I've ever had, and even though you might not be here next year, we'll never forget you. Bye, Mr. Roche.
Mr. Roche will definitely be missed because he has played such a huge role in everyone's life at High Tech, and everyone at one point in their life deserves to have a teacher like that. Someone who is passionate about what they teach, but also cares about their students, and that's exactly what Mr. Roche is. He's a phenomenal teacher, a biology expert, and overall a pretty cool guy.
Hi, Mr. Roche, Asia here. I just wanted to congratulate you on your retirement and let you know that you are always able to make biology class my favorite class. I don't know how you were able to answer all my never-ending questions. Anyway, I know High Tech's gonna miss you just as much as I will, but I'm so glad you were able to teach me this year. Bye!
Thank you, Mr. Roche, for being my freshman biology teacher. I learned so much from you, from dehydration synthesis to gambling and to sketch notes. Your classroom was never boring. But those bio objectives, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Roche. Thanks for being such an amazing bio teacher this year. It's so sad that you're leaving. We're gonna miss you so much. Stay safe.
Hey, Mr. Roche. Just wanted to say thank you for being such a great bio teacher. And High Tech will truly miss you after retiring.
Hey, Mr. Roche. Thank you for all the amazing memories in and out of class this year. You truly made our freshman year a great one. I genuinely enjoyed every period I had with you and how you were able to incorporate every single student to make ordinary lessons all the more fun. High Tech will truly miss you. I hope you have an amazing retirement.
Hi, Mr. Roche. If I'm being honest with you, going into freshman year, I didn't think I would like biology. But that all changed because of you. Because on top of being a fantastic teacher, you are a hilarious person. I look forward to biology, looking forward to a story or activity that may take half the class period to teach us one small detail. So thank you, Mr. Roche. Me, as well as the rest of High Tech, will miss you.
That story about karate chopping those blocks of wood, that's the most that I've ever laughed in a class. It's that charisma and humor and energy that you poured into your teaching that we love and we're really gonna miss.
Hey, Mr. Roche, thank you for being a great bio teacher this year. It's so sad that you're leaving though. We'll definitely miss you at High Tech. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Stay safe.
I would just like to say thank you to Mr. Roche because he was one of the best teachers that I've ever had, and I just liked him a lot. He was a funny guy, but he also got the lesson to us very good. So I would like to say thank you.
What I want to say is like how big of an impact that Mr. Roche has on High Tech. I mean, like when you think of High Tech teachers, Mr. Roche is like one of the first people that pop up. And like when I listen to my siblings talk about High Tech and their experiences, a lot of the stories about Mr. Roche and like the gambling and the dice. So I think that it's awesome how much Mr. Roche did for High Tech, and I think that it's a shame that he's retiring, but that's good for him. And yeah, I think everyone will miss him.
Thank you, Mr. Roche, for everything you've done for our school this year and every year. Whether it be teaching us bio or preparing us for our research experiments, you were always there for each and every one of us. It's been a pleasure having you as my teacher this year. Congratulations and good luck on your retirement. We're all gonna miss you.
Hello, Mr. Roche. Thank you very much for everything that you have done in high tech. You explain concepts so well that it's impossible to dislike bio. Happy retirement, we'll miss you.
Hi Mr. Roche, it's Shannon. I just wanted to take the time to say how grateful I am to have had you as a teacher this year, and very few people are as inspiring as you are. We'll miss you so much next year, and thanks again for being a great teacher.
Mr. Roche, you motivated and encouraged me when working on my sophomore research project, and I really appreciate it. I will miss you next year while I am working on my project. I cannot imagine high tech without you. I hope you have a happy and healthy retirement.
Hi Mr. Roche, you've always been a welcoming presence at high tech and have made biology really interesting and fascinating. I never thought I would like biology as much as I do, and your class has become the absolute highlight of my day. Thank you for everything. And by the way, I'm Purple Amanda now, not Blue Amanda or Maroon Amanda.
Hi, Mr. Roche. I just want to thank you for all the help that you've been to the students of high tech and me. Thanks a lot.
Hi, Mr. Roche. Thank you for teaching me this year. To be honest, you're probably one of the best teachers I've ever had. I've always loved learning from you and doing your challenges. Thank you, and happy retirement.
Hey, Mr. Roche, it is me, your favorite student, the one who did not fill out the Scantron in the midterm. And I'd just like to say I really appreciated your hands-on and always interesting lessons, and I feel genuinely bad for the incoming freshmen that will never get to have you as a teacher.
Mr. Roche, we love you. Mr. Roche, we really do. Mr. Roche, we love you.
Mr. Roche is definitely one of the best teachers I've ever had. My P plans wouldn't be who they are today without him. If he ever wanted to run for president, I would definitely vote for him. It's really sad that he can't be everyone's bio teacher, but I really hope he enjoys himself.
Mr. Roche does an outstanding job as a teacher. Yeah, his assessments might be a little difficult, but he's always looking out for us and making sure that we're prepared for what this world has to offer. What most teachers can't do, he probably can. That's why he's so good at what he does. So, even though we'll miss him a lot, he will forever remain an absolute legend at high tech.
Hey Mr. Roche, thank you for being such a great bio teacher. You made bio so much more interesting than I thought it would be. Freshman year has also been so much more memorable. Such a great teacher in general, and always look forward to coming to your class. Thank you. Happy retirement.
Hi, Mr. Roche. I just wanted to thank you for all that you've done for me and for our school. And I've learned a lot of things from you. And I want to wish you a very happy retirement. Thank you.
Mr. Roche, I just want to thank you for everything that you've done as a teacher for me and others. You made bio really fun and interesting, and I don't think I would have learned nearly as much if another teacher was teaching it. And you've allowed me to grow an appreciation for bio, so I just want to thank you, and I wish you luck on your retirement.
Mr. Roche, you were a really great teacher, and I really enjoyed classes. You made learning fun, and you mean a lot to high tech. It's really unfortunate that you have to go, and I really hope that you enjoy your retirement.
Hey Mr. Roche, just want to say thank you for being such a great teacher, and high tech will miss you. I hope you have happy retirement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Roche, for everything you taught me. Your presence will be sorely missed at high tech. Have a happy retirement.
Mr. Roche has made science easy to understand when most people just have it as words on paper. But with him, it's kind of fun to understand it, and it's also required, so that's something. But majority of the time it's fun to understand it because it helps explain stuff.
Yeah, I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Thank you for a great year in bio.
Yeah, I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
I can especially remember some of the stories like Betsy and with the diffusion and the eau de wall. I learned a lot and it's been fun. Thank you. Happy retirement.
Mr. Roche, thank you for being one of the best teachers I've ever had. There was never a dull moment in biology class.
Thank you, Mr. Roche, for this wonderful year, and I really appreciate that you tried to make this the material seem interesting as opposed to just telling us to memorize it, and you're always very supportive for us, so thank you.
Hey, Mr. Roche, I just wanted to say thank you. You were truly an outstanding teacher, and your passion and dedication towards biology made your class one of the best. We will all miss you, and it's sad to see you go, but please do enjoy retirement.
Mr. Roche, I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for us this year and for providing us with a great education, even through the difficulties of online schooling. We'll all miss you in the coming years and hope you have a happy retirement.
Mr. Roche, thank you for everything that you have ever done. I am so grateful to have you as my teacher, and I hope that you have a nice retirement.
Hey, Mr. Roche, I'm really gonna miss you, and you were an amazing teacher. Actually, I never really liked biology, but I took your class, and it really opened up like a whole world of research and, questions for me. Like, obviously, I will never find out what the purpose of color is, but you know what? I found out that you were an amazing teacher, so I hope you enjoy yourself.
Hi, Mr. Roche, it's Aly. So I just want to say congratulations on your retirement, and I really enjoyed your class this year, and although I've only been at High Tech for a year, I can tell that you make a great impact on the High Tech environment, and I know that we're all going to miss you.
Mr. Roche, you were a challenging teacher who pushed us to be the best that we could and expected a lot out of us. And I thank you for that. You are such a big part of the identity of the school, but also the identity of my 9th grade in my experience. I remember back in October, I actually dressed up as you for Halloween, and I was walking into school that day wondering if you would give it your approval or not. But then, as I walked into math class, period 2, you walked in and bestowed a lab coat on my shoulders without saying a word. And at that moment, I knew you were awesome. We will miss you.
You could tell Mr. Roche is enthusiastic about his job, and he loves all of us, and it's sad to see him go, but I'm lucky that I got to have him before he retired, you know what I mean? So, it's sad to see him go, though.
Mr. Roche is a great teacher who taught us to love biology through fun stories and interesting labs. Thank you for being a great mentor to us all, and especially thank you for guiding me through my research project this year.
Hi, Mr. Roche. I just wanted to thank you for making our freshman year so enjoyable. You always knew how to get us interested in biology by sharing small but funny tidbits of information. I will carry these for the rest of my life. I just wanted to say thank you again and know that High Tech won't be the same without you.
Hey, Mr. Roche. Thank you for being such an awesome teacher at High Tech. Your stories and lessons made bio such a fun and interesting class. They made me enjoy biology in a way I never thought I would, and your teachings have forever changed our lives as students in this school. High Tech won't be the same without you, and I just want you to know that we really appreciate you for being our freshman biology teacher.
In my mind, High Tech is a place where people are excited about learning, and nobody is more enthusiastic than Mr. Roche, who is excited for class every day, where he explains patiently about topics, and it makes us interested in acquiring knowledge.
Hey, Mr. Roche. I just want to say thank you so much for the past 4 years of me being your student through High Tech, through STARS Challenge. I've had an amazing time. You've taught me how to be curious, how to ask questions, how to work in a group, many things, and I just want to say thank you so much for that. You fostered my love for science, and I just want to say thank you for everything. We're all so sad to see you go, and we wish you wouldn't retire, but we wish you a happy retirement. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Roche. Back in the beginning of the school year, you brutally humiliated me when you told all of Section 4 about how I failed to follow lab and field safety guidelines. You told everyone about how I ended up breaking my legs in front of a group of females while trying to do my Albert dance. So, seeing as how you're retiring, I thought it would only be fitting to attempt the Albert dance for the first time ever.
Mr. Roche, I just want to say that I'm truly thankful to have had you as my biology teacher. You've done so much for High Tech as a whole. I'll really miss your funny jokes, engaging in class, and welcoming demeanor. So, as a tribute, I decided to compose a short song.
From mitochondria to bryophyta, phospholipids to monocons, I learned so much in your class. Your karate tales, your epic jokes, your willingness to sit down and help us. I couldn't have asked for a better teacher. Your greetings and knowledge, your jolly personality. On behalf of all of High Tech, thank you, Mr. Roche.